Doesn't love a nice Melissa McCarthy film directed by her husband? I'll tell you who. This guy.
Oh, I am a technological superintelligence. I can control every dollar and every machine on the planet.
I know that voice. Is this James Corden?
I'm not James Corden, Carol. My analysis showed that hearing James Corden's voice would calm you. You sent an email to James Corden claiming to be the president of Corden's Wardens.
That was a tough night for me. Oh, boy.
Superintelligence, starring Melissa McCarthy and directed by her husband, Ben Falcone, is the newest HBO Max film. It was originally going to come out in theaters, but they moved it before the pandemic to be an HBO Max release for Thanksgiving. I guess they kind of knew what they were getting into. Superintelligence is about Melissa McCarthy playing a Melissa McCarthy-esque character where she gets thrown into a Melissa McCarthy-esque situation and has to Melissa McCarthy her way out of it. The end. All right, guys. See you next time for another review. No, I'm just kidding. Melissa McCarthy plays Carol Peters, who suddenly gets chosen by a super intelligent AI to follow her around to decide the fate of the universe. The superintelligence is voiced by James Corden because her character's favorite actor is James Corden. And I guess, you know, that's the movie. It's Melissa McCarthy and the superintelligence just following her around as she gets to fall back in love with her ex, who's Bobby Cannavale. And if it goes well, the superintelligence won't destroy the entire world. So it's like a philosophical meaning of life movie, but it's a Melissa McCarthy rom-com. I don't really know what else to say. It's 45 minutes too long. It's probably a great movie for housewives and James Corden's family members that are just happy that he has another job. Yay, we're getting more for Christmas because James Corden's gonna buy us another house because, you know, he got us a lot of stuff with the cat's money. Superintelligence money must be crazy. They should probably have British accents. He's British. I don't do British accents. Hey, governor. I don't think he's ever said governor in a movie. I'd have to look. I don't watch a lot of James Corden stuff. What's weird is I feel like people aren't as big on James Corden as America thinks people are about James Corden. I think he's fine. Most people I know think he's fine, or they find him really annoying. That's going to sway you either way on this movie because he's a main focus. There's some interesting stuff. The superintelligence changes its voice to whoever the person they're talking to's favorite person is. So I found that kind of interesting. Her friend is Brian Tyree Henry, and he works for Microsoft. The entire film is paid advertising. The entire film is just a walking ad for all these different, for Tesla, for Microsoft, for nuts. This is all sorts of just paid advertising. This entire film probably only cost like $20 because they were just sponsored out the ass. This should just be called Super Sponsor Intelligence. I think they knew they didn't really have a lot going, so they're like, oh, we can just fill this with product placement. The performances are fine. I don't think anyone's really trying that hard. They're kind of just, you know, there. There's a reason why this is a movie on HBO Max, and there was a couple of times I chuckled. Most of the movie, I feel like me and my friends were watching this going, why does this even exist? And why is Ryan making us watch this? Maybe I'm not the best friend. I made them watch Superintelligence. If you're a Melissa McCarthy fan, there's nothing I'm going to say here that's going to sway you either way. You're going to watch it. If you're not a Melissa McCarthy fan, definitely skip out on this one. This is not Spy. This is not Bridesmaids. I'm going to give Superintelligence a 3.4 out of 10. Couple of chuckles, looks nice, actors are in a film. I guess if you just want to kill 2 hours, go for it, but this film is way too long and not very good. But if you're a Melissa McCarthy fan, you'll probably enjoy it. All right, guys, that was my review. Let me know what you think of Melissa McCarthy in the comments. Do you like her films with Ben Falcone? I feel like those are her weakest films. Life of the Party, Tammy. I really don't like those. I think that she's doing herself a disservice doing these movies with her husband. Who knows? I think she's a lot better when she's with a Paul Feig, or even when she's doing dramas. I think she does a better job. She's next going to be in the Little Mermaid movie. She's going to be Ursula. I feel like that's pretty good casting, so we'll see what happens with that. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of Superintelligence. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and go back and look at some of my other videos that I've done throughout this year. See you guys next time for another video.